VX, and they use something called BOSS card. I think you are using a HP hardware, right? Sorry, Dell hardware, right? No?
Yes, HP and Dell.
Okay. So if you go to Cisco, Cisco has, it's a very difficult environment because they have UCSM, non-UCSM, rack server, and then intersite manage mode, intersite standalone mode. So they have many ways to manage the hardware. So the reason is Cisco is having a lot of technology. If you go with UCSM, you need to have a knowledge of UCSM. They have something called F5 Fabric Interconnect, which will have I/O module connectivity that they create a template, so many things available. So it's quite difficult if you have not worked on Cisco hardware. That's why they are very specific. The second reason is a lot of Cisco customers are migrating from Cisco to Nutanix now because Cisco put end of life for their HCI solution, and they made a partnership with Nutanix now. So all the Cisco customers are migrating from Cisco. HCI Hyperflex customers are migrating. So they keep the hardware as it is, only that they change the software. So now they need an expert with expert from Nutanix side, but they also expect knowledge and experience from Cisco side.
So is there any document as per you where I can able to check? Because I check it on the YouTube, but
There is nothing from Nutanix specific, but only thing is deployment side, we have a Cisco based document, but that is not going to be useful for in your case because if you haven't worked on Cisco, then the deployment document you will not be able to understand. Second thing, deployment is not for everyone because it's looking like your requirement, it's going to be managing the Cisco hardware, then that document will not help you. So you need to go through the Cisco recording, Cisco videos, which is how to deploy Cisco hardware, not with Nutanix. Forget about Nutanix. You need to understand their server technology. Nutanix is very simple, but understanding the Cisco storage Cisco server technology is going to be challenging one. So there is no document or requirement which is specifically for Nutanix. But Cisco itself, it's a larger concept to understand, so you need to go through that.
Okay, because in the next week might be if I get a chance, might be there will be an interview because one company they rejected just
So in that
they
case,
told
you
me
can
that
go for Cisco UCSM, Cisco UCS, Cisco Intersite Mode, Intersite, then Intersite ISM, then Intersite standalone mode. They will ask you a question around all this. UCSM is a big concept. You need to spend a lot of time. The cable connectivity, port configuration, policy configuration, everything will look different. So this is a legacy. I can say legacy. This is the advanced one. This is a SaaS-based deployment, and as well as when you say SaaS, this can be a cloud-based one or on-prem based one. So it varies. So I don't think what's the expectation from them, but if it is if they are looking for strong experience, I don't think this 1 week will be enough for you to prepare. Okay, but just watch the videos, get some understanding. Because if you go to UCSM, there are a lot of ports like server port, storage port, appliance port, then how you configure VPC. The server is F5 you have, then server chassis you have, blades you have, full weight, half weight. There are a lot of concepts around UCSM.
Okay. So this server will be the common means if I will go through this, we can able to install Nutanix on this server as well.
No, forget about the installation. Installation is a different process. You are looking for administration.
Yes.
UCS deployment is different. Nutanix deployment is different. So they are looking for experienced people from Cisco, pretty, and then Nutanix knowledge. Because here managing Cisco environment is the challenging one. Okay. So no document will do how to administrate the UCSM with Nutanix because that is you don't need that because Nutanix is not going to manage the hardware. To manage the hardware, you have these many platforms. So hardware, these platform manage, software only Nutanix. So that whatever you gain from this training is enough for Nutanix, but For the
Mhm.
hardware, you need to again go through a different training. So if you take UCSM, I think it will be 4 days training. Then UCS Interside, I think 2 days or 3 days training. I'm not quite sure with that, but that's how
Mhm.
it is. But concept-wise, there are a lot of things.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so now coming from Nutanix side, the common questions like difference between RF2 and
Mhm.
RF3.
Okay.
Okay, how many failures can be tolerable for each? Okay,
Mhm.
RF2 and RF3.
Mhm.
Okay, and what is deduplication? Eraser coding.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
minimum number of nodes for RF2 and RF3.
Okay.
Then DR, different applications. In a DR, we have different applications, right? Sync,
Mhm.
near sync, and AHV Metro, which is a sync replication. Sorry, this is sync. Sync I already placed here. So I'm going to just here, and that's going to be async replication. Okay. And
Mhm.
if it is just in Nutanix HCI, this, but if you have different product, then that's a different area. Okay. They're talking
Mhm.
about Kubernetes engine and microsegmentation, that's a different. So we are not covering those products in this training. We are only covering up Nutanix HCI.
Uh-huh.
How to deploy Nutanix? What
Mhm.
is the latest AOS version, AHV version, which version you worked?
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
difference between PC and PE. Okay, differentiate the features. Between PC and PE. Then, in case if they have a hardware related, like a disk failure,
Mhm.
node failure, cluster failure, node maintenance,
Mhm.
cluster maintenance, AOS upgrade, AHC upgrade, Prism Central upgrade. They'll also ask you about NCC check.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, CVM CLI.
Mhm.
Then what is this failure, failure, cluster failure? There's some troubleshooting, scenario. Services like Stargate.
Zookeeper is also there, huh?
Yeah, the people. Genesis, Eureka,
Mhm.
Prism, and then important CVM failure. How HA works. Network load balancing. They will ask you to explain each and every load balancing.
Mhm.
Yeah, so pretty much, these are the common questions you will get it. But if they go more deep,
Mhm.
they can ask you any question. But
Yeah.
but a lot of folks only limit, they have experience limited with this. They don't know how the internal architecture works. But very rare people have that experience. So
Mhm.
for common scenarios, this is enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, got it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll share this with you. So yeah, I think pretty much we have covered all this in the training. I believe you have the notes with you.
Mhm.
And you can capture the points and you can go with this.
Okay.
So they will ask you what's your day-to-day activity. You can tell them that manage your infrastructure. Every day morning when you log in, you run NCC to make sure if there is any critical issues or on the cluster level, and then we start supporting end users. Like some users will have they may need a VM, they may have an access issue, then a lot of things they will
Yeah.
just give me a second. Hello. Yeah, bro. Yeah, good evening. Good, bro. Good, bro. Tell me, bro. I'm in training, bro. Sorry? No, it's still going. In 5 minutes, I'll complete. Yeah. Okay, so then you look into the hardware to see if there is any alert or something. Then supporting users for failover like migrations. We can tell them that we are migrating some environment like a VMware to Nutanix, and every week we have a couple of migration, and then weekends we do maintenance like upgrade. We are recently performing upgrade to a 7.0 from 6.10. That you can tell them that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And all
Yeah.
right now the certification is based on 6.10 version, right?
It's 16, what
So
10? Yeah, 7 is production build.